Hey everybody, it's been a while since I did a t-shirt quilt making video. Well, I'm in the progress of making two t-shirt quilts for a client, and I thought, you know what, this might be helpful for somebody. Today I'm going to use my Cricut EasyPress. It's the large one. I'll put on the screen here the dimensions of it because I don't remember off the top of my head. But I had a couple pointers for you, even though I have a great big heat press. It's 16 by 20 by Heat Nation. I primarily use that for sublimation. So when I'm fusing interfacing onto the back sides of my t-shirts, I tend to stick with my Cricut EasyPress. And this one goes all the way up to 400. If I'm wrong, I'm going to put that on the screen. But I thought I would walk you through a couple pointers. This is super quick, a lot faster than using your iron. Today I'm just using my pressing board. I do have a video on how I made that. It's actually like 6 years ago I put up that video. But I had a couple pointers. Today I am going to fuse my favorite interfacing, the Pellon P44f, onto the back side of this shirt. It has a graphic on it that is shiny and sensitive to heat, right? You would never put an iron directly on that logo. You would melt it, right, and ruin that. But I'm going to show you how I press the interfacing on a logo that has heat sensitive materials on the front, right? We're going to put this shirt front side facing down. You can see that on this shirt, I want to use part of the neck area, but it was a V-neck shirt. So I've actually just glued some extra parts of the back of this shirt right in that area. So when we put the interfacing on there, it's going to help support that. And then I'll just do a simple stitch just to secure it permanently, and really good, right? So I'm going to bring in my interfacing, and I'm going to lay it the bumpy side facing down. Of course, I have cut the shirt and the interfacing about 1 inch bigger than what my finished block is going to be, right? And I have a whole bunch of different series here on YouTube for t-shirt quilts. If you are really brand new and just wanting to get started in making a t-shirt quilt, you can go check out those videos. But there we are. So I have used, this is just a cotton fat quarter, y'all, that I got on sale at Joann Fabrics or Walmart somewhere. It's cotton. It's a fat quarter. I like it because it's 18 inches wide, 22 inches long. So it fits most of the shirts that I use in my t-shirt quilts, right? So I'm not sure if you can see it here on the screen. I've set my EasyPress to 350 for 10 seconds. That's hot, right? Having this pressing cloth is going to be helpful. You know what I did forget though? I don't want to forget that. Let's back up. Because we have that heat sensitive logo, I just want to put a piece of parchment paper down, right? And I buy these sheets because I do a lot of sublimation stuff. And I use them when I'm sublimating photos and labels and things like that. But that's just going to help protect that logo on the other side of this shirt. And now we can just recenter the shirt and the fusible on the back. My pressing cloth right over top. 350 for 10 seconds. I'm going to push the button for 10 seconds. And it's going to go pretty quick. I'm going to move it over here for 10 seconds. And it just does a little beep after the 10 seconds is up. Move it down in this corner for 10 seconds. And then move it over in this corner for 10 seconds. So basically 40 seconds to press the interfacing onto this shirt. If you're using a different type of fusible, you might have to adjust the temperature and the time, right? We're just going to lift that up. That's going to curl up. But there we go. And there is my logo. Perfect. And I haven't messed it up or anything. It's going to cool off for a second. Now all I really have to do is just stitch this down permanently, right? And cut the block true to size. Now the next shirt I have is a jersey, right? We all do t-shirt quilts, and sometimes you have jersey material. So see that? And again, I've filled in the neck area and the arms on this one. So I'm going to have a little bit of stitching to do. But see how slinky it is? I'm going to use the same temperature. And this one, the logo is just sort of dyed into the material. So I'm not going to use the parchment paper on it. If it had a stick, like a vinyl logo like this one does, see the difference in that logo? That's like a vinyl or screen print, probably some kind of screen print or vinyl. I did use the parchment paper underneath of this one, but this one is just sort of dyed in there. So I'm not going to use the parchment paper, but I'm going to still keep it on 350. The pressing cloth makes a whole world of difference. Right, let's just flatten that out. This one's got a couple seams that's going to make that fabric a little wonky on the sides. So I just try to straighten it out the best it'll lay down. Right? Let's grab some interfacing. Center that right over top. We're going to put the pressing cloth on there, and we're pressing 10 seconds on each individual placement. This one I'm going to press down just a little bit. I mean, this thing is pretty heavy, but I'm going to press down a little bit because it had lots of those seams, right, where they put the shirt together. And that creates like hills and valleys. And I kind of want the heat to be pretty even across the whole thing. I'm just going to push down just a little bit. Most shirts, I just set it on there and push the button and then wait to move it. But see the height difference right there? So there we go, 40 seconds all together. I'm going to lift that up. And there is our jersey with the interfacing on the back. And again, I'll just stitch down all these areas once I cut the block to its true size that it's going into the quilt. But I thought that that might be helpful for you. If you have any questions, you can jump down to the comment section below. I'm going to keep on pressing these shirts. And yeah, I thought that this might help somebody. Have fun creating, everybody, and I'll see y'all really soon. Bye.